But Angel versus Whip, this is an interesting matchup.
Yeah, we did see it earlier, and it did not look good for Angel in the slightest. And kind of seeing a repeat here.
Yeah, I mean, Angel definitely wants to be up close against you, right? Wants to be running that mix, getting the knockdowns, trying to go for the cross-ups, but RINO has been so on point with controlling the neutral game with Whip all night that Angel didn't even get a chance. That's a perfect.
Yep. And we're going to be going into the second character that has the Andy. We're going to be going into Andy now. And let's see if he's going to be able to get something started. Again, not with much meter once again.
I think Andy is better in this matchup, though. He can definitely close the distance. And with that elbow, he's able to actually punish RINO if he's being a little too careless with his zoning.
Definitely agree on that, especially with the DP option against that JC. Something to note about Whip. All of those Whip normals have a hurt box to them, so you can actually hit her out of a lot of them.
I love the use of the elbow there, the command dash forward. Straight to the fireball.
Yeah, that does create a level 4 fireball, I believe, so it does actually trade with some supers.
And I love the patience here. The neutral from TAVERA, able to escape from the corner, dashing straight in, tries to go for the low.
Yeah, and we're definitely seeing it from TAVERA quite a bit, the keep away. Even there, you saw them going into the corner just so they could make an attempt to jump out. Good roll.
And look at the clock. It is just running down right now. TAVERA really needs to make something happen. Well, Andy is not going to get much health back.
Yeah, and at this point, TAVERA, even winning this, is not going to feel good.
Oh, and he isn't going to win it. That is crazy. Dash forward, tries to go for the chop. Oh!
They should have kept him low-key. He should have just stayed there for the rest of the match.
What a freeze frame. Yeah, that is tragic there. Losing out to the clock on your second character, and now you're down to Ash.
And I do believe TAVERA was one of the original Ash players in 1.0 of the game. So, curious to see. Yo, this guitar is shredding right now. TAVERA still playing that very defensive playstyle.
Yep, sending out the fireball, but here we go. Sets up the kiss. And RINO just jumping right in, going for the EX follow-up. Level 2, here it comes. Not going to be enough to kill.
Yeah, but this situation is so rough to deal with when you're TAVERA. Okay, gets the hit. And, I mean, we do know Ash is a character that, like, if we get a 99-second hit, they could just be dead.
That's true, but, I mean, that's kind of what you're going to need now in this situation if you're TAVERA, right? RINO has the meter to kill.
Rush punch. I would have done it. 99-second rush punch to attempt. Oh, doesn't catch the roll.
Oh, and you can't be afforded to trade like that.
What? RINO? So you can, like, block that fireball. Did you guys know that? It's not unblockable. RINO might tell you otherwise, though. Oh, and there it goes.
Yeah, the skies. And there we go. RINO is going to take game number 1 here against TAVERA.
The goddess of victory.
But remember, it is 3 out of 5 the rest of the way tonight. Losers finals into grand finals. So TAVERA still has room to maneuver here, room to cook.
Most definitely. I wonder if we're going to be seeing a team swap. Nope, just an order swap. Interesting.
Order swap. I'm curious what change you make here. Ash has to be anchor. So do you just swap Andy and Angel?
Ooh, so this was actually something that RINO experimented a lot with last patch. The Ash mid kind of allows you to be more freeform with your meter, with your anchor, because or with your second character in general, because you don't feel like you have to save all that meter for that character.
I see. That's an interesting way to look at it, right? I'm definitely excited to see how it's going to play out in this matchup already.
Yeah, something I will definitely question, though, is the anchor on Hell. I'm not too sure what she is doing with all that meter, but maybe we won't even get there. Maybe TAVERA will run the train with this Andy.
Right now, trying to go for the cross-up.
Yeah, that reflector is going to be such a menace in this matchup consistently. Ooh, that was actually punishable. That heavy elbow is not safe.
Yeah, but there we go. Jump CD in again. Oh, and a whiff DP. That is tragic for Tavera.
OTG for the kill? Yep.
Yep.
Exciting bout from round 1.
And now time to bring in our next character. Whip is just relentless tonight, Papa.
It's for sure. It's been kind of crazy to see, to be honest. Tavera is going to have this 2 bars, and with the proper touch, he's going to get that 3rd, but, I mean, Reno's not even getting them a chance to play the game.
Yeah, no, look at this. Just jumping CD. Harassment is endless. Tavera trying to fight back, but another whiff DP. All right, we get the throw. Set up the kiss. Jumping CD. Just harassing with it again.
Yeah, we're seeing Tavera. It's kind of swinging for the fences there. You saw that stand CD. Definitely not one of Ash's best normals, but trying for anything they can at this point.
And there we go. Whip is able to escape from the corner easily like that. And that is one of the problems is that interesting interaction, but Tavera still just cannot keep Reno locked down.
Yep. Oh, yeah, try to get the cross-up. You actually only get the cross-up if you do the HDP. The EX puts you a little bit too close to get the cross-up with JD.
And this is a lot of scrambling here, too. Just trying to jockey for position in neutral. And able to avoid the DP there with the swing. Reno is just insane right now. Unstoppable at the moment.
Tavera's going to come in with this almost 3 bars with Angel, but I mean, if we're going to see something crazy, we're going to see it from Tavera here, because I have no idea what the plan is. Oh, drop on the combo and misses up the setup as well. Not looking... okay, yep, that's a command grab, I guess. Fun fact, y'all, I do not know half of Angel's moves. So, you could actually bring out a full screen on block more and be like, yeah, that adds up.
Her main gimmick, of course, is that she has the Unchained sequence, right? Meaning that she can just cycle through a lot of these pressure strings and combos. But there we go. Angel able to finally get rid of Whip, but is it too little too late?
That is definitely the question of the night right now, because Yashiro has been quite a menace just as well to Tavera's team. And this is not where you want to be if you're Angel, but I guess we're no longer there. Okay. Ooh, good anti-air, but no confirm off of it.
Still trying to get something started here, pushing Reno a little bit closer to the corner, but the problem here is it never feels like Tavera is really establishing a strong threat to force Reno into his rhythm.
Just like that, we're going to be looking at a 2-0 on Reno's side. And Tavera, I would not be too surprised if we see a character swap here.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if Ash is the play here. Maybe go back to the drawing board here, think about the team. Maybe even bring in Robert at this point, right?
Most definitely. How did that full jump A have enough hits on the combo? Well, let me tell you about Yashiro. So every single one of his jump buttons are the best buttons in the game. Isn't that cool?
We love it. We love to see it.
Ooh, we is such a strong...
I love it. I love to see it. I love Yashiro.
I love our Lord and Savior, Yashiro.
All right, it's going to be Robert and Gato. Okay. Yeah, exactly like we expected, back to the drawing board here. Keeping Andy, though, in the anchor position, where he has honestly been putting in the most work for Tavera.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. I definitely believe Tavera's best character tonight has been the Andy. Very consistent with the anti-airs, very consistent with the level 3 confirms. We're going to be going into Robert versus Whip. It's going to be a lot like the Ash matchup as well. You know, can't really use the Fireball as much, but Robert does have access to a pretty easier meterless combo.
Part of me also wonders if maybe Gato would have been decent on point.
I can definitely imagine that. Also, anybody in the chat, if you know the name of this song, this is like the best KOF song ever. Please, let me know.
Yeah, that Fireball, the reflect on the Fireball is just really shutting down that game plan here for Tavera.
So hard to deal with.
but still holding his own here. Both of them just whittling each other down with minor hits. No one really able to get any solid advantage. Really is just a back and forth here.
And I definitely believe this is a clash of gameplay styles. TAVERA is very defensive in his game style, and RINO is such a like penny and dimer. Like he will just slowly wither you away.
We were talking about how that super just got neutralized by the
by
the reflected fireball.
Level 4 fireballs.
Yo.
This is Daruda Sandstorm. Okay, thanks, fam.
That I'm still stuck on that fireball.
Right.
Neutralized. That's crazy. But look, TAVERA finally able to take out Whip early on. That is a huge factor in this match, right? Whip did so much. She was taking out multiple characters, but now she is down.
And honestly, at this point, you probably don't even care if the robber gets taken out here. You're like, oh, the Whip is gone. Yeah, you can really avoid this.
Yeah, you better not care because it's happening.
Oh, Yashiro is like probably, I mean, him or Dolores is like the best anti-zoners in the whole game, undisputed.
And now we're going to get Gato versus Orochi Yashiro. CD right off the bat. The counter hit gets the hard knockdown. We are already pushed to the corner here. A little too high, though, on the jump in, so you get the throw.
And something we're not seeing from TAVERA is RINO is going for a lot of rolls on these meaty situations. TAVERA really needs to either find a way to deal with that or get down the OS to deal with the rolls on meaty situations.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen a lot of situations where both players are trying to throw out like 2A to catch these rolls, but it's not working. But speaking of catching, I love this. TAVERA caught out of the skies here. So much damage on deck to roll forward for the cross up.
And we're seeing TAVERA is so afraid to go for the anti-airs consistently too. We saw maybe one DP earlier on, but RINO is mixing up these jump options every single time.
Yeah, TAVERA has really been stuck in RINO's rhythm this entire set, right? He's never felt comfortable in neutral. That's the like, main thing you've noticed is that throughout this entire set, he has not seemed to feel comfortable in neutral at all against RINO.
And it's so rough to not feel comfortable in a matchup at this late in the tournament because you know the player is playing the character to potentially the highest potential.
But now we have a 5-bar Andy.
Yeah, this
our
is
last hope.
This is 2 keys into level 3. I think very highly of Andy, obviously.
I believe TAVERA. I believe. Here we
I
go.
mean,
3D comes out. What a challenge!
Oh, but no confirm from RINO. Might have saved TAVERA's life. Oh, no confirm from TAVERA.
Okay, we're gonna have some trades here. This is the problem, though, is that every single trade is going to hurt. TAVERA cannot afford to keep losing life like this. And that's gonna be it.
At least we get to see the dope-ass climax again.
That is true. Time to dunk him.
Time to plant a tree.
That's like a, I swear that's like a real wrestling move. It's almost like a pseudo last ride power bomb, except